Never expected a commissioned officer would end up a wild-eyed zealot.
I mean, it gave him an out. He literally got everything he wanted from being a Luis supporter, so...
How did I do all that? And without an igniter?
Dude, did you not see the impact frames on you crushing your own heart, like reaching into your own chest? That was insane. That was like kind of cooler than mine.
Just like him. Who are you two, really?
I wish I could tell you.
I'm Leon Stroll. Just a fallen noble from the countryside.
Interesting that you were a noble in the countryside, too.
Back there, Klinger mentioned a village that was raised by a human. They sent for help, but he abandoned them.
So the people, like, begged, and it was better to show that we can't help them than actually go help them. Because if we do send people, and we do take it down, then everything's fine, right? We don't need to change. We don't need to do anything. We're fine as we are. But if we show that we're losing, then you do need change. Then Luis looks better.
Talia was its name. I'm the son of its lord. And now I know what really happened. We sent our fastest riders, but we were doomed from the start. If Luis was behind it, then that's all I need to know. He's the one who'll answer for it.
I agree.
I have my own reason to fight now. I don't want to be an ally of convenience alone, so once more,
You're with us for real.
please, let me join your cause.
Also, you have an archetype, so yeah. We're just gonna be an archetype collector. Like, we'll just win.
What do you
Come on,
say,
guys.
Grius?
Yeah, come on, Grius. Stop being stubborn.
I say keeping an eye on you was too much trouble in the first place.
Of course, you gotta be the tough guy about it.
So you've no objections? What say you, friend?
You're all, yeah, we're brothers in arms.
We're brothers in arms, my friend.
Of course.
Brothers in... yes. I'll do my best to deserve that honor.
I flustered him. I hit him with that sizzle. Even though he's resistant to fire.
Now, onward.
Yeah. Oh, friendship.
The proud noble.
Oh, it's like such a
Stroll.
weak handshake.
Within him dwells the virtue of the warrior.
Cool.
Nurture thy bond with him, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
Can I have the warrior? I like physical attacks. Bond 1 Stroll.
Together we stand.
Party can now study the warrior. Cool. That's all the way down there. This is so cool. Feel struck by inspiration. I found a new way to harness this power. I can sense the heroic embodiment of the warrior from Stroll.
Trance? Wait. Have we been here this whole time?
It's like, yeah, it's like the Velvet Room. Nobody can actually see you go into it. You just like stand
It
there.
was strange. As if I felt something in the air. My senses sharpened near tenfold. It reminded me of my old days studying magic.
What? So that wasn't a dream. Grius, that's probably his power.
That's weird that it's my power and not even his. Like, I grant you the ability to do these things.
You
Interesting.
studied back at the Sanctum, right? I know you couldn't get the hang of it then, but I think we might have just awakened it.
We could just do that? Told the two about the term archetype and the gist of what I've learned. The gist. Sorry, I don't know why I said gist.
Awakened it. But that... Who are you people? The truth, if you would.
I'm an Elda, and this is a fairy.
Look, in all honesty, we barely know any more than you do. But the short version is, well, I think you can use that power now.
I think you might be right. The way it feels is... Well, this is magic, eh? I'd all but given up on it, but... Fate had other plans, it seems.
Yeah, fate.
Enough. We must move on. There is far to go still. And lad,
Oh, really?
I follow your lead now. At least when it comes to how we use these skills in battle. We haven't the luxury of time to train with magic.
True, we gotta go kill the next in line to be king.
Same here. You've clearly got a sense for this, and I'd rather make myself useful than muddle your strategies.
You can now give instructions to your allies during battle. Thank God. During battle, you can also use R3 to engage in auto battle, causing your party to fight according to your tactics settings. Okay, cool. Change auto. Yeah, alright.
5 days until the funeral. That's precious little time, and we'd best not waste it.
And then let's get a move on. Wait, I see blue. Blue comes first. Nice. Grand Iron. If you're a psycho, and if you like to say it iron, then you're also a psycho. I hate both ways of pronouncing the word. They should erase it in general. Oh look, jellies. What's this? This uncanny feeling in the air.
This place.
The magma here feels awfully dense, too. Was it always like this? It was not. It used to be a completely mundane mine shaft, no different from the others. Perhaps this is what the miner was talking about before? Something about the interior of this place being unusual? Assassinating Luis is our top priority. Do not forget that. We weren't. Prepare yourselves now, for we'll have no time to rest until we're through here. Mind the numbers and watch your health carefully. We clear? No. Auto recovery, this is a skill. Archetype to heal the full party to health. Oh.
Be careful.
Easy. Let's get him!
Chris, don't let them cut it wide open!
Oh, cool. We got a Grius one.
Let's go.
But...
Burn! Keep pressing it!
The freedom of I won't hold back. Is there another way? Seeker! Wind!
Sorry, I didn't mean to do that twice.
Still up?
Now, what's the play? I shall vanquish evil. Hack and slash.
That's one! No!
Resist, but...
Made.
Yeah.
Blaze!
Nice. Cool. Mage is sick. That looks special. Is that room over there? The magma feels less dense than compared to the rest of this place. I think that's a safe zone, like in a palace. What are you talking about, Gallica? I read it in a book, okay? Is that so? I don't feel anything. I thought it was just a feeling, but now I can see it. It's like the Magla hollows out just for that room. Back in the Sanctum, I learned that fairies are natural adepts at sensing Magla. It's safe to assume that Gallica is no exception. Maybe we can get some rest in there? Why don't we head inside? Alright, a save station. Not a bad idea. We should catch our breath before continuing. But there was an item back there. Oh.
Hey.
This seemed like an ideal place to rest. I'm just wondering why the Magla's thinner here. Couldn't tell you much. It's just like a feeling I get. There's a varying intensity to the magma that floats through the air. For example, think of it like steam or smoke. It seems not much could seep into this room, a magma hollow, if you will. Even your igniters won't work as well in here. Magma hollow seems as good as term as any. All the better if Gallica can sense them. Could say that. It's easy to spot a big absence of magma when the area is flooded with this stuff.
Alright.
He seems loath to approach as well. Let's catch our breath while we can. Yeah. Cool. What should I do? Make a record means save the game. Wait, something feels really wrong further in. It might be what I was sensing. Unfortunately, we've got no choice but to press on regardless of what lies ahead. And open it. Are you ready? I honestly don't remember what we were doing, but yeah, sure. Let's go. Oh! I can see the glow of a strange crystal and even a stranger monster in front of it.
What is that?
That's Mega
I've never seen
Ultra
anything
Chicken.
like it.
Oh, you were still talking. Sorry, Stroll.
It's a crystal. Of raw magma. This feels wrong somehow.
Yeah, it's like organic.
Now I remember. They say in the lands beyond mortal reach, great spires of crystal stand. And anyone who might touch them is driven mad.
So this chicken guy touched it.
That's all just superstition though, right? Still, this thing is giving off a really nasty aura.
It's got a face on it.
That's no ordinary monster. Some kind of human?
The way it's moving, it's almost like it's protecting the crystal.
Here it comes.
Let's kick its butt. What? That noise it made was a little quirky. All right, let's do this. Oh, that fight was easy. First try, I definitely knew it was weak to Blizz. Easy,
I
easy.
feel stronger.
All right, more. That's such a bad level up for Kid, probably. Especially with the archetype I gave him, but doesn't matter. We did it. All right, let's touch this.
What is this crystal?
Said we would go insane if we touched it, so let's touch it,
And my
or it'd be
guess,
bad or
The
something.
monsters were drawn to its aura. We shouldn't leave something so sinister just lying around.
So I'll hit it with my sword. Oh. That was easy.
More questions than answers, but there's no time to ponder them. We better move.
I wonder if it's like a spawner or something. What's going on? I just did a boss fight. I just fought Mega Ultra Chicken. What? That's just a literal dragon. What is that? Look at the size of it. Not something I'd hope I ever stumble upon. I'm afraid that's a dragon. Yeah, you're telling me. Dragon? You know those creatures from the legends? I've never seen one with my own eyes. Well, the one just exists in this mining cave, I guess. I don't understand why the mine was closed. Oh, well, look at me. They must have dug right into the thing's roost and had no choice but to back off. So is that why everything is going crazy in here? This mine taps a magnificent vein of resources. Only something as terrible as a dragon could have forced them to abandon such a lucrative operation.
But
Reading that was hard. Luck is on our side. We've been caught. Now I can't read. We've got it slumbering like this. We can slip past it and continue forward. Almost a shame. It has all sorts of things in its little, well, big nest. It's on something tinged with maglet, too. Yeah, chest is back there. Dragons are ancient, and strong maglet follows in their wake. Just the way it goes. Any so-called special item you're sensing is bound to have its fill of it. Making it sound kind of appealing, but we're sure to end up in a fight if we try to take it. Don't make this decision lightly, kid. Let's push on. Quietly now, and I do mean that. We wake that thing up, we're in for the fight of our lives. There are monsters around here too. Whoa. If they see us and cause a ruckus, then we're done for. Keep your distance from them as we make our way through. A stealth mission?
don't panic.
Ain't no way I'm fighting that thing. I don't care if it's the demo, if I can get a little funny bit out of it. Nope, I'm out of here. Goodbye. That was a thing. I made it through. Somehow. That was not the line, but I read it like that. I was expecting the worst to happen, but thankfully we lived to see another day. Got lucky this time. Had that thing woken, we'd be in a very different situation. Yeah, I know. If anyone truly intends to kill the beast, they need to have a gauntlet runner. A what? Gauntlet runner would certainly make a return to Grand Trot much easier. Oh, is that the things that, like, run? Foreshadowing? May as well wish for the moon. One of the most prominent nobles have the means to secure a runner for themselves, or us, in the beginning of this, demo's, like, teaser. Yes, nice, but can't we move on? Yeah, for real. We're still done for if that dragon wakes up, so let's not overstay our welcome. And we leave.
Look.
Isn't that the exit? It is. We can finally get out of here. Let's yell and alert the dragon. Looks like we can finally breathe easy, at least for a moment. No, don't say that. Oh my god. Oh no, could it be? Dude, dragon run?
Look!
Dragon's roar. You feel that shaking, right?
What the?
It's getting stronger. What's going on here? Uh-oh.
No,
Oh!
stop.
It's a cave-in. If you value your lives, run. Do I run? What are things exploding? I didn't expect to play Crash Bandicoot in my JRPG. I think I made it. I know, I'm running. Why were things exploding?
We actually made it out.
I know, it's raining. What a pain. Let's go back
And
in.
in one piece, no less.
The what?
Speak for yourself! I think that shaved a couple years off my life.
Probably not. You're like a fairy. You probably lived to be 8
Storm.
billion.
Can't afford too many delays, but we'll not be getting far in this torrent. We can
Aye.
make camp tonight and slip onto a carriage to the capital tomorrow, once we're out of the wastes. We'll have to, if we want to make it in time.
Right.
Public carriage seems a bit risky, doesn't it?
We have no other choice. Let's throw a tarp over ourselves and get
Not
going.
with all the outsiders flocking in for the funeral.
Oh,
There'll
true.
be 3 faces among hundreds.
Lovely. Another carriage ride. Hopefully this one's smoother than the last couple.
Let's just get our camp set up. Somewhere dry, preferably.
Well, it's raining, so there's a cave behind us. Could just sit in the entrance. Probably be pretty dry. Or it'll
This
just
is so
not rain.
cozy.
Oh no, we are in the
I
cave.
feel alive again.
I was
Certainly better
that's
than
right.
freezing. Reminds me of when I was a child. Back then, I wouldn't have been caught dead out in the wilderness like this.
It's alright, Stroll.
Countryside nobility like us had no fortune to speak of. My parents bowed and smiled for their money, and honestly, I despised them for it.
I mean, you do
Back
what you
then,
have to
I thought
do.
being a noble was about, I don't know, a life of prestige, being respected. But one spring 7 years ago, our town was attacked by this horrific creature. A human. Though I'd no idea at the time.
I still love the human
I
angle that
was
they're going
evacuated
with.
alongside the servants while the rest of the town burned. I waited for my parents to join us in the shelter,
They didn't make it.
but they would never come.
No. Well, I mean, yeah, I kind of expected that. That's rough, buddy. Sorry.
The parents
Puts hand on
I had
shoulder.
so despised had stayed behind to protect the villagers who couldn't flee.
They were heroes. That must have been hard. I mean, yeah, it's. I don't want to. Maybe he wouldn't like that, but that must have been hard, man. Yeah, I mean, they did what they had to ensure their people's safety.
Still, it opened my eyes. It changed everything. It taught me who my parents really were, what it really meant to be a noble. But
Yeah.
our town's just rubble now. A footnote in history. The human that destroyed us is all we'll ever be known for.
History remembers the battles, not the people who helped end them. Yeah.
I remember my father petitioning the capital for aid, but no reply came. Even knowing how much of a threat the humans were.
It was better for the capital to say, see, like, even nobility and like these people out here are being attacked. We need like support. We need to stop them. Yeah, it was for gain. It was for a foothold.
Now, I think, what if the army? Well, Luis. What if he's the one who abandoned us? If we were just a pawn in his game, then
Yeah, unfortunately, I think you
I
were.
will make him pay.
We're not gonna get him. Like,
Hey, Grius. We all trust each other now, don't we?
Grius, yeah, you were being a little like
I think-
before.
We can tell him.
We're gonna kill
Aye.
Luis.
Maybe you're right. I'll admit the lad's sword put me in mind of the past.
Name's Kid.
Something special about that sword?
Well, we used it to identify the messenger from our faction. But it originally belonged to His Highness. A kingly gift from his father.
So my sword is special. It's like royalty.
To
Oh.
better suit His Highness and his keen aptitude for magic, that blade was specially forged.
That makes so much sense.
with raw magla folded into the metal.
I think I was talking about that before, and I was like, it's just like a sword, like whatever. But like, wow, okay.
Of course, when swordplay bored him, he'd amuse himself by levitating it or standing atop it to glide about. A royal rascal, that one.
I have seen that in a trailer, so.
Those days were all too short.
Mm.
Then, 12 years ago, it all came crashing down.
I've heard. The prince was attacked, right?
There was a plot on his life. One I wish I'd rooted out sooner.
The lore.
Just like tonight, it was pouring rain.
Flashback.
Your Highness, this way! Who let these blackguards into the palace! Huh?
My lord, are you hurt?
Back!
A royal knight. A wench and nothing more.
You knave! You know nothing of true knighthood. I pledged my life to the prince, and I'll not lose it to you! Highness!
Don't falter! Give chase!
Stop! They dare harm him! I failed him again.
Highness! Highness! What is this? His Highness survived the attack, but the curse hanging over him was powerful and complex.
I just have to say, like, the cutscene animation in this game is like miles above Persona. Like, wow, holy moly. I know these guys worked on 5 and you can honestly tell like their animation like style is like kind of similar, but that was so fluid and like intense to watch. That was so cool. But also, so that explains about the prince then. It wasn't just some random curse. Like a mage literally was in on the attack and placed it on him because they couldn't get to him, right? Like the assassins couldn't reach him. And that red-haired elf that we saw in the carriage with us, that was the same one. Like, there's no way there's just another red-haired elf like that. So interesting. Or they're not called elves, they're called something else, right? In this lore, but...
Of all the mage healers in the capital, not one could wake him.
Yeah.
And he grew weaker with each passing day.
So we have to find who put the curse on him, then. That makes almost, like, too much sense. Because the one who did it didn't die, and I bet if they do die, then the curse is
We
lifted.
might lift the curse if we knew the specifics of its formula, but Luis would never give that up. Which leaves but one way.
Find the mage who
To
did it?
dispel the curse, its caster must die.
Interesting. Okay, so, yeah.
And you're sure Luis is the man you seek?
True, we don't know. What if, like, Luis did, like, plan to, like, take over, but he only did that after?
I saw him in the fray. He was younger then. Younger even than you are now. And shorter
what?
besides. I could never mistake him.
He was one of the assassins?
And now, after spilling the royal blood of father and son both, the people call him not traitor, but savior.
They don't know.
For his highness, for the king, and for the very future of this country, he must be dealt with. To kill Luis is to see justice served.
I'm still wondering if these are two different things.
I see. So as he did with the prince, he would make of my city a stepping stone to further heights. A tool to spread the infamy of the humans. You haven't told that story to many, have you? Thank you for trusting me with it.
A rogue never forgets a debt. Even if it takes 3 generations, we'd see it repaid.
That's an interesting way to spell rogue, unless he means like a rogue as in like that's a type of person or like species in this universe, but I don't know.
Do we forget a grudge? And Luis will know that soon enough.
So, That's what all this is about.
This is pretty
Say,
interesting.
friend, this mission means a lot to you too, doesn't it?
More than you could
Yes.
ever know.
Of course it does.
I forget that I talk.
You've been carrying a greater weight than I realized.
Yes.
In any case, I owe you my life. And we've both got something we'd fight to protect.
Each other, because that chicken boss was easy.
Let's
It's
save
so
this
easy.
country. Together.
Like if Luis is harder than the chicken boss, well, he better be because it was so
Ideally,
easy.
once
But
we're out of this cold, of course.
we're by
I
a
think it's
fire.
about time we eat. We're almost to the capital, after all. I'd say that's worth celebrating.
Indeed.
Good.
Ready then? Let's hit the road. King's funeral's coming up, is it not? We should hurry back to Grand Trad.
This place here.
Yes. Need to catch a carriage soon if we want to make it to the royal
Let's
capital. Can wait no longer. You ready? Yeah.
Great. Let's move out.
Let's get moving then. That's what you said, or what you were supposed to
Escaping
say.
the dragon's threat in the Nord mines, the party shakes their pursuers amidst the discovery of great powers. To
Yes.
make up for lost time, they risk hiring a coach to secret them the rest of the way to the capital.
Well, hopefully that works. And the carriage isn't rigged with explosives.
The royal funeral draws ever
Oh,
closer.
2 days?
2 days remain.
Man, I do want to finish this prologue demo, but it's like, cat eye. Metal stay.
Finally, we found a ride. Looks like we should make it in time for the funeral after all.
Gosh, you saying that has put us in a predicament. We're gonna have to fight at least one more thing before we get there.
Last time we rode in a public carriage, it was hit by bandits. A pack of Luis zealots, too, if I remember. Talk about a nasty surprise.
Yeah, how are bandits like on the side of Luis? Like the what?
You've come a ways since then. Any bandits who set on us now are in for a nasty surprise.
True, it won't just be like, ah, here's my sword, I fight you. I'll literally just summon like a machine god and rip their heads off. Like,
Reminds me of the road to the fort.
oh yeah.
Sitting there in the cart. Never could have imagined you and I would be the only survivors. Strange. How fast life can change.
Yeah, true. Both did well. How are you holding up? It's only gonna get tougher. Nah,
We both did well to make it out.
Yeah, we did what we had
Yes,
to.
We certainly did.
We also had mega monster powers, so that was cool.
The last couple days have certainly been eventful. Almost feels like everything we thought we knew about the world was wrong.
Not really. Like, I'm learning about this world, so that's like weird for me to say, right? But it's not that everything was wrong, it's more just like things were hidden. There are still things that are correct that we know about, it's just different.
Well, plenty of people live their lives without taking a single step outside their city. But we haven't the luxury of ignorance, I suppose.
I mean, yeah, why would you walk outside the city? Like, there's so much, like, death and destruction and mega sandworms and...
We're almost to the capital.
Oh.
Quiet now, and stay sharp.
I thought we had 2 days left. But I guess we're gonna sleep in a hotel for one night. Yeah, there you are.
Milady,
Milady.
welcome back. And thank you for making the trip.
That has to be her.
After so long, I am only surprised anyone remained here who yet remembered me.
And she sounds cool. Is that her? It really looks like her.
Surely you jest, milady.
Pay me no mind. I heard of the king's death. The skyline is full of unfamiliar figures. 'Tis a testament to how long I've been away.
It's the guard that's changed the most. It's just chaos and politics there, arguing over matters of succession. Feels like we've lost sight of who we're even protecting.
This guard's a Chad. He just wants to, like, help people and protect them. Like, cool.
Not to mention talk of monsters at the border. We've nowhere near enough soldiers to deal with them on top of everything else.
After tomorrow, the city will calm. Once the formality of the funeral is past, a new king will be crowned.
Yeah. About that.
After
We're on our
which-
way.
I suppose there'll be no further need of a search party. Not many
Oh.
even remember we were searching in the first place.
For the prince, yeah. That's
The
kind
royal
of sad.
funeral draws ever closer. 1 day remains.
God, this city's so cool looking. And here we are. Whoa, look at that horse thing. It's like a really long-eared horse.
In. Rain's the last thing we need.
All right, guy.
Can this funeral withstand more misfortune? I've heard they don't have enough soldiers to keep the peace.
Oh, it'll be fine. All the aristocrats are bringing their own personal guards. I imagine boredom's the worst we need to worry about.
My God. Did this king
Let's
like
not
care?
draw attention to ourselves.
Wasn't he like cool and like wanted to unite all the nations? Why is everybody mean to him?
There's a hostelry tucked at the back of Sunshade Row, the Hushed Honeybee Inn. We'll talk details once we're there.
Hushed Honeybee Inn sounds like an awesome like tavern. I would go there instantly. In fact, let's go there instantly. Good's cooking too. I can smell it. Let's hurry inside. All right. Hello, I'm here for something good that's cooking.
You're back.
Papa, welcome home.
Go away, tiny baby thing. Hello, woman.
Well, hello, my Maria. I trust you've been staying out of trouble.
Is this Grius' wife? Dude. Up top.
These are, well, new recruits. Just enlisted.
Wait, that baby thing has angel wings. I just realized.
So young.
Whoa, hi.
It's good to meet you. I'm Fabienne. This inn is my business and my home.
I'd like to stay the night, possibly forever.
Manners, Maria.
No, don't talk to Maria.
Welcome.
Maria's head is too spherical. It is like the perfect basketball size.
Hey, I'm wasting away over here. Where's my order?
Don't be mean to Fabienne.
Maria, could you handle that?
Yes,
Wait, what?
right away.
Okay.
You're back sooner than I thought. Something happened.
Something bad. Barely any survivors.
Okay, so they know each other, obviously, but he said, my Maria. So is that Grius' kid?
I see.
I didn't know Grius had a daughter.
That's what I'm saying, Stroll. Thank you for
I know
talking
I've already
aloud.
asked so much of you, but
No, don't just leave it
would
there.
you mind looking after Maria a little while longer?
That is his daughter? Okay.
Of course. It wouldn't be the honeybee without her.
So, Fabienne, she isn't Grius' wife. I thought maybe there was a thing where if like somebody with like animal features and like somebody without had a baby, it like created like an angel thing or like something with like a different amount of features, but maybe my lore theory is gone.
Now, as for the rest of you, after braving the frontiers with this curmudgeon, I'm sure you would welcome a warm supper.
Yes.
Once we're done, we'll head upstairs.
No, I want it now. I want it now. Supper now.
It's so good.
These are like, what? This is like sliced up tomato with like a pear.
Oh, spicy. I can't feel my tongue.
Dude, it's a tomato. That's what it looks like. It's probably something else, but...
Oh, pipe down and eat, boy.
Oh my god. Stroll can't handle half food.
That was
That's pretty
delicious,
funny.
especially the meat. I wasn't
There's
expecting
meat?
it to have such a kick, but it grows on you fast.
Red grass roasted beedow.
Huh?
Bird meat. One of her hometown specialities.
Cool. Lore.
She's risked a lot to shelter me.
No.
And help the resistance. I owe her more than I can say.
Do not put a death flag down on this place. I like it already. The honeybee is cool. She's cool. Maria's whatever. But like, don't do that to me.
You said we were short-handed, but are we really the only ones?
I know
True.
we've plenty of independent agents fighting in their own ways. But it seems none could avail themselves to us.
Why? This is one of the most important things possibly ever in the history of ever on this continent. Is assassinating the next would-be king. What do you mean they wouldn't help us?
Which means we're the only ones who can do this.
Sure, you know what? All right.
Killing Luis. That's not going to be an easy feat.
Yeah, maybe we just don't talk about it out loud with these paper-thin walls.
Grius, do you have a plan? Fill us in.
All right, we're gonna stab
Midway
him.
through the funeral, in broad daylight. That's insane.
It's risky, to
Wait,
be sure.
what?
But we'll never find a better chance at confronting the man directly. Don't worry. I'll be the only one getting close to him.
I don't trust this.
I'll need you to draw Luis's attention from a different location. All I need is an opening.
So I just have to fight some guards,
And
okay.
Don't rely on your fancy powers for this, alright? It'll attract too much attention. Killing a man and slaying a beast are two very different things.
Yeah, but I mean, if it'll guarantee that we do it, who really cares if I get caught, right?
This is all I need.
Okay, yeah, got it.
You're joking. You and that kitchen knife against an archmage. Isn't there anything we can do to help?
Right? Like...
No, you just get in the way.
Alright.
Besides, this kitchen knife can slit his throat like the swine he is. A fast kill, if not a clean one. It's nothing I've not done before. Give me my opening, and the man's dead.
All right. Not much of a choice, I suppose.
One last thing. Keep Maria company a while, would you? The girl gets lonely on her own.
And now you're planting Maria's death flag? Or not Maria's, your death flag? Don't do that.
To tuck her in?
Got to prepare tonight. Too much still needs doing. And best that it's done as far from her as possible.
True, because if you keep her out of it, then she's not connected to this in any way. Then she's not hurt, this place isn't hurt.
And there's his fatherly side, I suppose.
Yeah.
Sorry, but I'm going to bed early. I need a full night's rest if I don't want to be a liability.
Same.
Well, we've all been short on time to ourselves, but I'd feel bad leaving Maria all alone. Shall we go check in on her, at least?
No, I want to go to bed and, like, get to the cool part. I don't want to talk to... No! Don't make me do this!
Look at that.
No, I'm going to bed. Oh, boy. This can't go well.
Once it's over, we'll regroup back here at night. I'm counting on you.
I'm counting on you too, Grievous.
We'll do our best.
Alright.
Right then. Let's get ourselves ready, then head for the Grand Cathedral.
I'm ready if I... This is... Time to sneak in. You ready?
Alright.
Let's find somewhere out of sight where we can change. Why didn't we change beforehand and then come here? Oh.
Lots of lords and nobles. Some generals, too. All the big names are here.
Can you see Grievous?
I can pick him out. Although I don't see Luis around.
Oh,
Look there!
The call! What is this?
Isn't that the flowers straight from the king's garden? And a common-blooded man bearing them to a funeral? Does the man know no shame? That's tantamount to declaring himself royalty! You barbarian!
Your fool of a king is dead! Disillusioned by vain aristocrats and simpering clergy, he withered and died under his own weakness.
The audacity!
How can he say that?
This is madness! At the king's own funeral!
Lord Louis speaks true! The nobles are to blame!
Name the guilty!
But open your eyes, and you will see the crisis in our nation. I will show you truth, the truth of reality. You've all been sheltered, blinded by walls of stone. Behold a human corpse! They are no mere rumor. They lurk and nest across the very land you call home. A fortress at the border was raised by a human mere days ago. How long before we're overrun? You can only blame your king's weakness. And thus, who deserves his crown? A man of proven strength!
How dare you, scoundrel! Your words verge on treason!
Against what ruler, Blueblood? The dead cannot be betrayed. Let your late king's soul bear witness. Let Louis Squeerburn be named the true and rightful ruler of Uchronia!
Hey, what do we...
What's happening?
Such power. It can't be.
The palace!
Could this be the king's own magic?
I am Hithlodius the Fifth.
His Majesty?
The people of my land desire a new king, and I shall provide.
Did he just say Hithlodius the Fifth? That face? It can't be. His Majesty, the King? How?
He was dead? Why?
Be silent! Let him say his piece.
Heed me, O kingless. Time is finite before my soul departs this benighted world. In 4 moons of life past death, there shall come a reckoning, a day of the hero. Upon that day, whosoever hath truly earned the greatest faith of the citizenry shall ascend to throne and crown by right of kings.
By right of kings? The faith of the citizenry?
Truly?
From the lofty heavens shall my unfading soul look down upon thee, and from the whispered hopes of thine anxious hearts shall those to whom thine allegiances lie be laid bare.
What's happening?
I hear thy voices ring out in clarion truth. Here and now witness the faces of those most desired to become king.
It's Vorden.
Count Louise! Count Louise is there too! They're all candidates.
Ah! What glorious spectacle! The mantle of king is mine by right and providence.
You go too far, Louis. We gather to mourn his majesty, and you desecrate it. You would befoul the throne, blackguard.
So be it. Shall we test that? Good people, is Vorden truly fit to be king? Or shall you cast off the shackles of blind faith? We need not be chained to birth or trial. In my world, we are a people equal and united. I shall be your shield from the human menace. Together, peace is within our grasp.
When my village burned, the church did nothing. There's no way we can fight those monsters alone.
And those of us in bonds? Will we too be protected?
Don't be fooled! He's not the man you think he is!
Hey, look! Come, Luis. He's catching up to Vorden.
Can the giant thing really see what we're thinking?
Luis, you've led the people's hearts astray!
No future exists without the power to eliminate the human crisis. Those who stand at my side who oppose the powers that be, my protection is yours. Or refuse my hand and perish. I will lead us over your corpses.
You mean, just as you killed the king?
A country is heavier than a crown, and he could not bear it. Retribution past due.
You vile...
He cares nothing for the blood on his hands.
Damn you, Luis! You think you truly deserve the crown? You doom us all! I won't stand for it!
Hey, who are you?
Silence him! A Kingslayer deserves only death! That's right! Hey! Yes, good! You need to go too.
Where's Grius?
Alcest?
I shall not suffer the defiance of my people's will. In my name art thou punished.
Punished? Impressive. One of the royal family's dog. Rather poetic, I suppose. See how he has rewarded your loyalty. I warned you. This is the price of defiance. Though I hadn't expected the king's own magic on my side. So be it. Rally behind me. I will shield you from injustice. Rise above birth and circumstance, for they mean nothing!
Count Luis is our only
What
hope!
choice do we have? He'll kill any against him!
Not much of a choice.
Upon the day of the hero, whosoever has most earned my people's faith shall ascend upon my throne to rule, according to my judgment. Be thou criminal, pauper, or noble, thy claim is decided not by stature or trial. I shall bear witness. From this heavenly seat I am nigh omnipotent. Look to the faces carved upon this rock, and see thou the faces of the chosen. I shall brook no sabotage or obstruction of this trial. Let all hear me and obey.
The damned! Hey, Grius! Grius! Damn it! Luis!
Alcest.
The sun sets on old fossils. It is a new dawn, and its light shines upon Lord Luis as king.
Stand down!
Damned meddlers. So your wish is to die, is it? Your bones will be monuments to Lord Luis's glory! Ah!
No! He defiles the dead!
Ah, but Lord Luis has sent me here on an important errand.
What errand?
It seems I'll need considerable time to accumulate the Magla. Until it's done, however, I'm afraid I'll have to borrow the cathedral. The day the King's mourning ends will become the day of calamity. If you mean to interfere, then die.
Stand strong! The souls of the dead do not return. He manipulates them as puppets with foul magic.
Brace yourselves, everyone!
The free.
Okay. Whoa. The eye? That was different.
Where'd that man go?
Yeah, who's that? Why do you have such a thick Scottish accent? For some reason I thought it was I thought it was Greece.
Did he take soldiers into the cathedral?
Ah, great.
There should be a mausoleum nearby. Could you take his body there?
Yes, right away.
Take care with him, please. He was a dear friend. He gave his all for the king. For the royal bloodline. The least he deserves is dignity in death.
Unfortunately, that's not how it's going to be seen. He attacked Luis. So his followers are going to bash him until the day they die.
My name is Hulkenberg. I have a question for you.
Hulkenberg. Cool. Ask away.
That power you wield, it is not something they teach in the army. You are no ordinary soldier.
Ah, you know, I didn't know Greece or anything. We weren't planning to assassinate Luis or anything. Anyway, we were supposed to stay hidden, weren't we?
And you? You're clearly more than a guard captain.
Why do you say that?
I am a knight in the Crown's service. Commanding the guard is not my station's duty, but these are dire times.
Yeah, we just saw the king's head floating. Is that still up there, by the way?
Knight?
And you pretend at soldiery. But that matter can wait. Alsace seemed to know you.
Alsace?
We'll have time for debate after we apprehend that mage.
That's not debate.
He's after the royal scepter, I'm sure of it.
The royal scepter?
Hey, what?
Please, someone, help!
Oh my god. There's people who are, like, dead in there.
Please help. I've still got family inside.
We'll do our best.
Did he trap civilians in the cathedral?
That makes sense, because he shot it down, right?
Yes, my family, and more.
Oh.
I don't envy their chances if he finds them helpless.
I am honor-bound as a knight to answer that plea. I would ask your aid as well, if you might give it.
Of course.
Does it not tarnish the royal knights to enlist the aid of strangers?
I haven't the luxury of refusing able fighters.
Also, why would you ask that, Stroll?
If I turn back here, I'd never be able to face Grius. Any objections, my friend?
Absolutely not. It's going to be dangerous. None that would
None
stop
that would
you.
stop you, I expect.
You know me so well already.
Of course.
Let's just watch out for those accursed skeletons.
They died in like 2 hits, dude. Alright. Regolith Grand Cathedral. Wow, this game is nuts, dude.
Gotta hurry.
You catch up to that knight. Alright.
Hold it.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna end it here.
No.
The whole thing. The entire demo. I'm not gonna finish it. And the reason I'm saying that is because I don't know how much longer this goes on. But I do want to say something in general. I very much enjoyed playing this demo and recording it. And I know I said, like, oh, I'll do voices in the future, you know, this whole game. I'm sorry, that's not going to happen. At least, like, right now, at least right away. The game's been out for so long, it's already on sale. Like, so many things have happened where I just do not feel like I have enough time to keep playing this full game, let alone this demo, while I'm playing other games. This game is too long, and I know that for a fact. I bit off more than I could chew in terms of, like, thinking that, like, oh yeah, I'll be able to record this. I'm barely getting by with, like, barely getting by, that's not the right, like, phrase, but I'm barely able to push out, like, a video a month on, like, the things that I want to push out, right? I want to focus on those other things, and I do have something that I do want to play currently that isn't like a 100-hour-long RPG that needs a ton of editing, you know? Not saying this needs a ton of editing, but what I'm saying is it's long, and I can only do like hour-long parts. I can't just have 100 parts of this game while I'm trying to do, you know, Danganronpa and other games that I want to play. I just can't do that. I just can't invest that much time into just this game. So unfortunately, I will not be playing the full version of this game in like a video thing or on a stream. It's just way too inconvenient of a time for me to do that. And that stinks. I would have loved to. But you know what I'm going to do? Right after I end this? I'm going to play the full version of this game. I'm going to start over. I'm going to really get into it. I'm going to go. I don't care how long it takes me. That's what I'm going to do because I like to play games for fun. And that's what I do. But doing this in video parts and through stream is just probably not going to happen for a long time if I ever do decide to play this game again. By that time, ReFantazio 4 will be out, and we'll be playing that. But I really do want to thank you all so much for watching, and all the support I've been getting on my channel in general. It's very nice to see. I'm a low subscriber channel, and I just love seeing that I even get like 1 to 5 views. Playing games is fun, and this one has been no exception. I'm saying this because I don't want to make this seem like, oh, like I just don't care about this game at all and I hate this and like whatever. No, I just don't have the time, unfortunately. If I did, and maybe in the future, I'll do it for some other games, but unfortunately not this one. But I want to say thank you all so much for watching. You have a great, wonderful rest of your day. If you want to see the rest of this, it's on sale right now. Go play this game, or there's a ton of people, probably other low like view count channels and subscriber channels that have definitely played this game and beaten it already, like in video parts or on stream, and they deserve the clicks too. So thank you all so much for watching. See y'all next time. Bye-bye.